It's time for What's Poppin' Friday, where we bring the heat, the pop, and all the juicy stuff in between. I'm your host, Mark Santoyo.
And I'm your co-host, Fernando Rocha.
And oh my goodness, do we have a guest today, Fernando?
Oh, what a guest. Highly requested.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting text messages, I'm getting emails. You gotta bring her on. When is she coming on? And god darn it, we got lucky because she is so busy. And she made a little bit of time for little old us. How special is that? We have today in the What's Poppin' Friday studios, we have Leyla Jimenez. Hey, Leyla, welcome.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you for gracing us with your tremendous presence here.
Anytime.
Oh my goodness. And did you notice that when she walked in, everyone's eyes just like lit up? And I thought it was just me. I swear. I'm like, is that? No, I saw it in everyone. Everyone's like, oh my goodness, you have that gift, Leyla. I don't know how you do it. It's like you walk in, everyone's like, it's Leyla. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Or they stop what they're doing.
They stop what they're doing. I'm like, damn, we can't get no work done because everyone's just right here. Hey, Leyla. Hey, Leyla. Does that get weird, Leyla, by any chance?
No, I'm used to it. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. But Leyla, thank you for coming on. We got some delicious popcorn. Have you tried our popcorn?
Not yet, but I will.
You gotta try it.
It smells so good.
Oh my goodness, it smells so good, so buttery, a little bit of salt. It is so delicious. And that's not just a fat boy talking. I mean, other people have shared the same sentiment. It's delicious popcorn, but I'll tell you what. Not only do you grace us with your tremendous, beautiful presence here, but you've also brought us the enjoyment of some nice what? What are we drinking here?
What is Leyla favorite drink here?
Pale ale beer.
Today's cocktail is pale ale beer that Leyla requested. Mm-hmm. Thank you for requesting this, Leyla.
Of course.
I am now a big fan.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, 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 cheers.
Oh, wait. It's nice and crispy, isn't it?
It's good. It's almost coffee-like.
Jeez.
And imagine like in a summer day, I was going to say you wake up in the morning, but no, after breakfast at least, and then you open one of these up.
Okay, say you wake up in the afternoon.
No, early in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about you. So wake up in the afternoon, tidy whities, you grab your pale ale and stare at the sun. You're not supposed to stare at the sun, but I do. Anyway, so yes, this is a very refreshing cocktail. Thank you so much for recommending it because I'm not a pale ale drinker.
Not yet.
Per se, but as soon as I heard that my girl Leyla's favorite cocktail was a pale ale, I'm like, I guess I have a new favorite cocktail now.
There we go. There we go. Now we have something in common, Mark.
I think we have a lot more in common, but pale ale is one of them for sure. So thank you so much. So why the pale ale, Leyla?
So I'm a beer drinker as it is, but I have a neighbor who she works at breweries and has been working at breweries for years. And we hang out all the time, especially when school's off. We both have kids, and so we can relate with the stress and the mom guilt and everything. So we both like to wind down together often. And she always introduces me to a different type of beer. So I've learned to kind of test my palate and really wind down on what I like to drink. And pale ale it is.
Damn. Yeah, I love the pale ale too. So when you guys are hanging out, give your homie a call. Give your homie a call. Yo, Mark,
I do have you on speed dial, so.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love that. Please call me, please. Can we leave now? Can we go? Okay, anyway, let's do this podcast first, and then we'll take off. But Leyla, the question on everyone's mind is... I'm not going to ask that question.
Don't.
But anyway, the question on everyone's mind, Leyla, is what's poppin'?
Oh my goodness, what isn't? So the kids are, my son's graduating on Saturday from high school.
Oh, congratulations on that.
Thank you. I know, I'm so excited. My daughter is going into summer school. I'm sorry, not summer school. What is it? Summer break?
Camp or something?
Summer break.
Oh, summer break.
At the end of May. And so I'm just so excited to kind of just find a way to have at least my little one help me with the business. I don't know why. I've been thinking about that a lot. She doesn't want to do summer camp. So I'm thinking like, all right, how can I farm my area? What Popeyes can I work on to kind of just reintroduce myself to the neighborhood, and just make it work. Like, I don't want any excuses. I don't want, oh, my business is going down because the kids are out on summer, which is my every summer excuse. I'm just gonna go with it and
So you put them to work.
yeah, they're expensive.
You know what? A lot around the world, a lot of countries' child labor laws are very lax, and it looks like this country is following that example. So why not put them to work?
No, they're
But I'm only
expensive.
4 years old. I don't care, right? Everyone's gotta.
They got to carry their
Everyone's
weight.
got to pay their weight. Everyone's got to pay their weight. I don't blame you whatsoever.
Together, we'll get farther, right?
And then, you know what? And you have. I've had the pleasure of meeting your beautiful kids. Your kids are freaking so sharp. Such beautiful kids.
Thank you.
And I could see how the heck it is that they're able to help their mama. Like, that's your secret weapon?
Yeah.
Am I putting it out there? That's your secret weapon or no?
No. That's my why.
That-
That's my reason why I do everything. So.
That is the secret weapon, absolutely. And so, very sharp kids. Oh my goodness, your daughter's so precious. She's
beautiful.
beautiful. Yes. And you know, and thinking, you've been a realtor for how long now?
Going on 10 years in October, guys.
Wow. Do you
Crazy.
any regrets?
No. This
You don't strike me as someone that has any regrets. man.
I don't.
You're like, you move forward and that's one of the things I love about you, man, is that you move forward and you enjoy life, and you have to enjoy life as you enjoy your kids. And you know, one of the questions that comes up a lot is, you know, why did you choose real estate?
Well, funny you ask. I thought that I was going to have more time with my son at the time, because at that time I only had my son. So I said, you know, I'm missing out on his games. I'm missing out on just spending that quality time with him. He was in before school, after school, daycare, because I was working all the time. And being a teen parent, I really didn't have any other options. I just didn't see a way out. So I said, what can I do? I started doing some research. To be honest, I didn't even know exactly what real estate was, but I decided to take the course, took the test, passed the test, and then I'm like, shit, what do I do now?
Well,
Then I interviewed with a couple of offices. Then I just came across Remax Loyalty. Actually, Maribel Maron introduced me to the office.
Right.
And it felt like home. So I was like, okay, I'm going to start here. Let's see what happens.
And I remember when you started, I'm like, this girl belongs here.
Yeah.
So you were like fit, like
Yeah.
right in.
Yeah.
And you know, what is that saying? A ring to a finger, right? I mean, you were just perfect. And I'm like, I love this girl. From the first time you started, I'm like, I love this girl, right? And so, you know, it's such a wonderful career. One of the things I want to know is that was it just that you knew that Fernando was part of the office that you said, I'm going to get into real estate, I'm going to go to Remax Loyalty. I think it's time that we fess up and we say it now in front of our lovely audience here. And what is it, Leyla?
Wait, what's what?
I mean, is that what it was? That
Fernando
was part of the office, and you're like, I gotta be part of that office because a cool
I was
kid
looking
is up in there.
through the basement window.
I told you,
And I
I told you
saw
that one
Fernando
time.
or Rochita.
Wait,
I
Rochita.
told you,
Yeah.
bro.
Remember the
You
basement?
see? You know,
Not your basement.
What?
The office
No,
basement.
oh, I was gonna say, because he used to tell me I can't sleep at night when he was in his bed. He's like, I feel like someone looking at me, and I guess we find out that is true. You weren't just imagining.
Dang, why you put it out there, Leyla?
all those years of therapy and all those years of drugs were for none, because there really was somebody watching you through that bedroom window. That is so crazy. All right. Eventually, the truth comes out. Thank you for
Always.
sharing that, Leyla.
Of course.
You're such an honest person. I appreciate
Yeah.
you,
But-
you know, saying that. So, you know, lovely career. Real estate is a very rewarding career, right? What do your kids think about you being in real estate?
Well, they don't really know any other version of myself or of me. That's all they know. My son was really young when I started. And he got used to showings and inspections and me leaving cookouts and Sunday morning showings. And
you would take him with?
I would take him with me all the time. I even took him. So he just turned 18. And he went to an inspection with me in Elgin, which is like 40 minutes away from my house. And he went with me. So my daughter knows nothing else but real estate.
No wonder the other day he was over there at the office. He was examining our pipes and like, you know what? I think that's a lead-based pipe. I'm like, oh my goodness, how do you know this stuff? Oh, he won't do so many darn inspections. But he did a little inspection job at our office. But no,
he looks forward to the treats and stuff because I always take like donuts or something. And so he's like, so what are you getting today? So that's part of like his before he chooses to go or not, like he'll question me. And then determine
was in it for me?
Right, exactly.
Get out. What's his favorite treat then?
Well, as long as there's donuts. It's not his favorite, but he'll get something out of it.
I like that. I love donuts too, as you could tell.
Hey, you're trying to say something.
As you could tell.
As you can tell.
But anyway, yeah. So hey, yes, there's no baby in here. It's donuts. Okay, for those that were wondering. But that's so freaking incredible. And so he was your sidekick for many years in real estate. I love that.
That's pretty nice. Yeah. My kids are not, well, I got one now that's a little older that I guess I could bring along. I haven't done so, but maybe I should. Maybe I'm going to take that one for me this summer.
Telling you.
I want them to at least lick the envelopes that we're going to send out.
There you go. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, I tried taking my kids and stuff, and they're like, hey, no, I want nothing to do with real estate. They look at me, they see me. I don't know what's wrong with me, but they look at me, and they're like, I do not want to be in real estate. So it's fine. It's
not
fine.
Yet. Maybe. Yes. You never know.
Who knows? Yeah, maybe they'll come around. Who knows?
That's right. So, Leyla, what is your niche in real estate?
Residential. Yeah, like overall.
First-time home buyers.
I think being when I first started, it was first-time home buyers. Yeah. But being in the business for almost 10 years, now these first-time home buyers are now selling, right? And buying more or upgrading. And so, first-time home buyers used to be, now it's just residential overall.
Just anyone, anybody that's looking for a residential home.
Or anything else. I got you. I mean,
what do you need?
Commercial.
Oh, okay. Commercial.
When you answer that phone, I can imagine.
You got to be specific.
Like, hey, what do you need, brother? What do you need? I'll get it right now. You know what? It's so awesome when I hear you on the phone. I pay attention to when you're on the phone. I hear these conversations with your clients. But one of the things I could tell is that whenever you talk to someone, you talk to them like they're a friend, a family member, if you will. You talk to them with care, with love. Do you think that's why right now, as you mentioned, now you're getting these listings from all these first-time home buyers? Why is it that these people are calling you? I mean, you've been in the business for a little bit, so I know you've established a lot of relationships. Why are they calling you back?
So I make it a point to reach out to past clients. I want to make sure that they feel comfortable enough to reach out to me with anything else after closing, right? So you get the propaganda, you get text letters, and a lot of the times I build this connection with my clients where they know that they can count on me, they know that they can call me, and even if it's just to review a document. And so I feel that I try to stay as connected and as involved as much as I can. Most of my business is referral based anyway, and so I count on that.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think it's referral based? Why come back to Leyla? I would come back to you, but I don't know why everyone else comes to you. Why do you think that is?
Why not, Mark?
Okay,
I'm
good.
Honest.
I'll take that answer 100%. Why not?
Well, you know what? I truly do what's best for my clients. Even though, yes, of course, I need the money, right? I need to feed my kids. But that's not my why. I want to make sure that my clients are comfortable with me. I want to make sure that they know that I'm doing the best for them.
Absolutely, 100%. But you do that by what? By caring, right? Right? I mean, again, I hear from your conversations. I see your interactions with your clients, and there's a lot of care that goes in there. Is that why you decided to specialize in, well, I mean, at the time, first-time home buyers? Now you're basically catering to different types of real estate buyers and sellers, right? But Why specialize in your area, right? Why specialize in residential? Why specialize in first-time home buyers?
Yeah. I feel like in the beginning, it was more because I can relate to them. I was newer. They were about to take a new step, and we had something in common. And so for me, it was very important to do my best and to find the resources and to educate myself. And while I was doing that throughout the process, I felt that I was gaining power to then empower my clients and make them feel like, hey, you're ready. You have the proper education. You have the resources. You know exactly what's going to happen throughout the process. There isn't going to be any surprises. I mean, besides like appraisal and inspections or whatnot, besides the uncontrollable. However, every step they were informed about prior to the step happening.
Good. You kept them informed. You were there every step of the way, as Leyla does, right?
Of course.
You guide them, you nurture them, you make sure that they accomplish their goal in real estate, right?
Correct.
And especially right now, because one of your areas too is helping investors, right? Are you an investor yourself?
Yes.
You see, this girl does it all. I don't even know how the heck you do it all, but you do it all. I'm so proud of you, Leyla.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. What kind of investments have you done?
I like to do single family homes and then rent them out through the Section 8 voucher.
That is quite a business, right? And would you say that you're pretty comfortable with it now?
Now I am, but shit, I learned.
You learn along the way, right?
Yeah.
Hey, but like anything else, but would you say there's any mistakes that you've made in your career as the investment side, let's say?
Absolutely. But I also truly believe that these mistakes is what has helped me grow and be a better, counselor to my clients.
I suppose led you up to this point, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mistakes are necessary. And
There's a lot of lessons in those mistakes, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I make so many freaking mistakes that I like to think that I learned a lot, but I know you've told me before it doesn't seem like I learned that much. No, I have, Leyla. I swear I have. There's a lot of mistakes, a lot of learning involved there. And
Leyla, I wanted to add to that, right? You do all these things. This morning, I wake up, I'm looking at my Instagram, I'm heading to the gym and whatnot. But that was like, I look at your story and it's 2 hours prior, you're over there boxing or doing who knows what. How does Leyla fit in everything in a day, or how does your day look like?
I truly believe that taking care of your mental state is a requirement to be successful in the business. For me, going to the gym or boxing or whatever, it's important. I prioritize that because I want to make sure that I am fully committed to my family and my clients. But I can't do that unless I'm taking care of myself. So I just make time. And you know what? Now, waking up at 4:15 is not difficult at all.
What time do you go to bed?
I do. I'm a baby. Oh my goodness. I go to sleep at around 9:30. I'm already knocking out.
Oh, wait. We were talking about 4:30 p.m. or?
AM.
Yeah, everybody.
Is that the time Mark Santoyo is going to bed?
So, moving on. This popcorn is delicious.
Is going to bed.
Going to bed right now. But you know, that's. I think that takes a lot of discipline to wake up at 4:30 in the morning every single day. A lot of discipline. Do you always feel like getting up at that time, 4:30 in the morning? Alarm clock rings.
So,
right?
In the winter, when it was like super, super cold, my tire, I don't know, had something on it, maybe a nail, and it kept on going flat on me. So every morning it was flat. I would have to get up, put air on it, and then go to the gym. Right?
Oh my
so
goodness. Okay.
But again, it goes back to like these challenges that you overcome empower you. Like it makes you feel almost like anything is possible. And so waking up early in the morning, whether it's cold or not, whether like I have to shovel snow before, I look forward to things like this because it's what allows me to grow. And I will tell you this, I used to wake up at around 5:30. Waking up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, it's not much of a difference. Like your body doesn't, I think it's more like a mental, like your mental ability to your mind plays games on you.
Right.
If you're waking up at 5:30, you can wake up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. No, absolutely. But you have to accustom your mind to that, right?
Just fucking do it.
Just force
Just
yourself
do
to
it.
do it.
You know what? You should coin that phrase. Just do it.
Nike already has it.
Too late.
Oh,
I know. I thought about it.
you know what?
so.
In my book, it's Leyla's term,
Thank you.
Leyla's slogan, right? Just do it, right? So, but 4:15, yeah, that is pretty darn early. Yeah, that, and I'll be honest with you, that's probably the time I go to sleep around 4:30 in the morning because I'm a little bit of a night owl, so I like to do that. But you know what? 4:15, that takes a lot of discipline. And I think that discipline then translates into real estate because you're a very disciplined realtor. Very disciplined. Wouldn't you say?
I feel that there's still a lot more room for growth. I feel that I haven't reached my full potential, but I'm working on myself to get there.
Well, I mean, you are getting up at 4:15 in the morning. You go boxing or you go to the gym. What time are you back home? What'd you say?
So I have to be back home by 6:45 because at that time I have to get breakfast and I have to get my daughter ready, take her to school. So I have to be back by 6:45, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, and then you have the rest of the day to take over the world.
Yes.
Oh, and what a job you're doing of it. So what time are you getting into the real estate? You're kicking into real estate gear and taking over the world.
So I drop off my daughter at 8:30 and I head to the office.
Okay. So you get into the office. What do you start doing when you get into the office besides saying hi to me?
Oh yeah, and I spend like 15 minutes there. So
Absolutely, you have to. You have to.
Absolutely.
I expect
I have that in
not
my
a minute
calendar.
less. Not a minute less, please. It messes up my whole flow in my day. All right. So thank you. All right. I'd like to get 18 minutes, but anyway, I'll take the 15 for now. We're getting there. We're
Got
getting
it.
there. Okay.
Noted.
So what happens? You get in there. What do you do?
So check emails first. Well, I say hi to the team, right? Obviously, like just say hi. How's everything going?
Brighten up their day.
Of course. And just go straight to emails. I don't start calling people till closer to like 10 or 11 o'clock.
Do they appreciate? Are they up as I am at that time? Okay, maybe 10:30. But anyway, who's counting?
My clients are, Mark.
All right,
Clients
they're
are
on
using it.
it. They're as sharp as you are. They expect nothing less from the realtor to be as sharp as they am. So you call them up. You do real estate. You go out there. You rock and roll. You show properties. You list properties. And then what happens? What happens at the tail end of the day? Do
I
you
gotta
just?
go pick up my kids.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pick up some POA. I was like, yeah, all right, call me up for that
yet.
one too. Shoot.
I have to figure out dinner. So I'm working on a plan where in the near future, I want to have a schedule, like a menu for the month. Because thinking about meals and having to go to the store before preparing these meals takes up so much time. So I'll get there. Next interview, that's Leyla 2.0.
Can't wait for that one.
But yeah, I go home, gotta figure out dinner, cook for the kids, eat with them. We eat dinner together all the time. And then that's it. I mean, just continue to work if I need to, but definitely spend quality time with them.
Well, I heard that Leyla got one of these fancy schmancy refrigerators that tells her what's in the fridge. Is it? I think Tesla made it. No,
That
Like
was
like an app?
the Samsung one,
Yeah.
where you have a screen, and then you
Yeah.
have like a whiteboard, and you can download your calendar
Whoa.
to that fridge.
Oh, that's cool.
So then that's where I plan on like just scheduling everything, including meals.
Does it have like one of those fancy cameras where you can look inside the fridge?
What? Oh, by the way, it got crisscrossed with the Alexa at her office, and it says the only thing you have is POAO in your fridge. By the way, I don't know if you wanted to cook something for the kids or not, or just give them POAO, which I would appreciate it when I was growing up. But
Or popcorn.
just
We got
a little popcorn too. Why not? But I just wanted to let you know it came up in the Alexa at the office. So just a quick FYI on that one. What are you seeing out there? Because you're out there, you're kicking butt, you're helping your clients. What trends are you seeing out there? What's going on out there?
Well, I feel like it's a competitive market, but oh my God, don't cancel me for this. But
Uh-oh.
I don't really pay much attention to what's going on with other agents or like on the market, or if inventory is low, or if we have multiple offers. Like I feel for me, I just have to focus on getting them under contract, whatever that takes, whatever that is, right? So I just don't focus on everything else.
You don't
Like,
listen to the noise.
No, I don't. Like, it's just better for me. I just don't like to do that. I don't like to, again, it's going back to, for me personally, setting excuses or setting yourself up to be okay with excuses.
Right.
If inventory is low, create your own inventory, right? If there's multiple offers, be more aggressive. Like, that's it.
But I think that's a very crucial part of real estate, a very crucial part to having an excellent agent on your side is that you're not scared off by any transfer going on. You're not scared off by multiple offers. You're not scared off by the scarcity of possibly, you could say of listings out there. Is that you go out there and you do what you need to do to be able to deliver that win for your clients, and that's very admirable, Leyla. Very admirable, and I'm sure that your clients appreciate that, and that's why you're their realtor for life. Isn't that your little slogan,
It
Leyla?
is forever, but close enough.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I butchered the hell out of that one, to be expected, right? I apologize.
So it's your realtor forever? I like that.
You're forever realtor.
I
forever
see. Thank
realtor.
you, bro. I'm not alone. You did butcher that one as well.
Close.
Say it the right way, Leyla. How do you
You guys
say
will get it. It's okay.
Eventually, we'll
Eventually.
get it. Yeah, that's what people have been saying about us for a long time. You guys will get it. Eventually, I know. It's brutal out there.
We're still working on that.
It's a brutal world out there in Chicago, Leyla, if you haven't found out yet.
But it's okay. It's okay. As long as there's like at least 1% growth, you guys are fine.
As long as you are by our side, Leyla, it's totally
course,
fine
of
what everyone
course.
else says. Absolutely, 100%. So thank you very much.
Leyla, what would you say is one of the things that most of the people don't understand of real estate, or whether it's the public or anybody?
Everybody thinks we're rich. They don't understand the struggle behind the scenes. Like, it's hard. It's difficult to build a book of business. And I think the most difficult part is to be consistent with it. So say you luckily get a book of business in the very beginning of your career. What's going to happen in 5 years? You have to make sure that you do a good job and you keep in contact with them so that in 5 years, you still have them plus the accumulated amount of people that you're going to have then. So it's not easy.
Yeah, and
We're not all rich. Except Mark Santoya.
Okay, I was going to say.
Sorry, I offended you.
I swear I got a crisp $100 bill in my pocket right now. I've never had that much money in my pocket, damn it, thanks to my wife. But anyway, yes. But you know what? I think that what's very important here, Leyla, is that when you approach a client, is one of the things I appreciate about you is that you really go with the culture of what we built here, but you approach a client in a very relationship-based approach as opposed to transactional. And what that means in my mind is that you do what you need to do to make sure that they're able to achieve their goal, right? That's number one for you. Would you say that's an accurate
Absolutely.
statement?
Yes.
Good. Yeah. What do you attribute that to? Why do you care so much, Leyla? Like the time that I fell down and on my face and I hit myself, my nose was bloody as hell. Everybody's like, why do you care so much, Leyla? That was funny as hell. And you're like, oh my God, poor guy.
Well, it goes back to like treating people how you want to be treated, as cliche as it sounds. Like, it's something that I preach in my household and that I truly believe within myself. Of course, my mom purchased a house several years ago. I remember I was like 11 years old, opening lock boxes with her because the agent wouldn't go with her. So I was
No freaking
opening.
way.
Yeah, it was like so scary. We would go into
Was the
houses.
realtor this guy named Osi? No? Okay.
Oh, sick.
Hey, he kind of
sick,
looked like you
sick.
though.
Okay, anyway, moving on.
How
Yes.
long have you been in the business, Mark?
I just started a few years ago. Anyway, moving on.
Just kidding.
Thank you, Leyla. Anyway, so Leyla, so yeah, you saw that realtor didn't care. You're opening lockboxes. You're like, this person doesn't care enough to come over here and guide my mom, right? So
Yeah, well, we actually thought that was normal. I didn't know.
the realtors are supposed to be there.
Yeah, I didn't know that. How was I going to know that, right? Again, no one in my sphere was a realtor, a lender, or anything like that. So it's not until I became a real estate agent that I'm like, oh shit, like that wasn't right. You should have opened the door for us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't see it as being wrong because this was the first time my mom was doing it. So we didn't have anything to compare it to.
Right. And I do remember you telling me that when your realtor did show up, the first thing they did is they stopped by the corner and bought something from a guy in the corner, and then they went over there and they were like showing you the property. I don't know if maybe they were in the right mindset to be able to help you with the purchase, but your mom purchased the property, right? Would you say that that was a major achievement for your mom?
Yes, absolutely. She was a single parent of 3 at the time.
Okay.
And she was able to purchase real estate.
Yeah, and how did you feel as an 11-year-old girl seeing your mom buy this property? How did you feel, and what did that do for you and your family, you think?
I mean, I was proud of her, right? But I didn't see the struggles that she went through because she was so good at just like hiding it from us, or maybe she was just too focused on making sure that we were happy that she didn't really show signs of like distress, or it didn't seem like a big struggle. However, now that, again, I'm a grown up and I'm in the business, I am just so amazed as to how she was able to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of appreciation, right?
Absolutely.
But you know what? I mean, you're describing your mom. I did have the pleasure of meeting your mom, absolutely. She seems like a wonderful, wonderful person. And I see where you get that from. And but one of my things is that would you say that that's where you get your strength from? Because I think that you're one of those persons that has met a lot of adversity, but yet somebody meets you and you're like, this girl has had it chill.
She's had it good her whole life.
She's had it good her whole life. Look at you.
No, that's not the case at all. As far as like having it good.
But you know what? You make it look like you're a trooper. You know what? I think that's a testament to the professional you are, because you make it look so easy. You make it look classy. How do you do that?
Oh, just kidding.
A little pale ale. I love that. Thank you, pale ale.
Sierra Nevada.
Sierra Nevada. You guys got to sponsor us, man. We're really enjoying. I'm actually out. Maybe we got to get another one started
out here in Chicago.
I'm gonna squash this on my head right now.
Don't.
Oh. All right. I always think I could do it.
Tomorrow
and
you're going to wake up like a top producer, Mark.
Yeah, I guess so. That and with a big mark on my face. But anyway. Oh, I love that. It's very good.
How do you clients understand the current market conditions? Or how do you keep them informed of what's going on in the market?
So I try my best to meet face-to-face with all of my clients. And during our consultation, I'll show them what's on the market. So for example, if the family is pre-approved for $300,000, but they want to stick closer to $250,000, that's okay with me. However, look at the difference. However, look at how your options are now minimized. But they won't know that unless I introduce them to the idea, right? And so that's why it's so important for me to have that face-to-face and show them what's on the market and how the market is working and how it's looking, and the pros and cons of trying to save $10,000 on a property.
Right. And I think it's crucial that you have that very honest conversation with your clients at the front end and set realistic expectations, right?
Correct. Yes.
Absolutely. So it's very valuable that you have this consultation with them, which I'll tell you what, it's crazy. But a lot of realtors out there do not have this consultation.
I heard.
Yeah. And you're like, what it's so crucial that you're able to really discover their needs and wants in their next property and be able to set those expectations on the front end, right? Because, if they're saying, hey, Leyla, I'm pre-approved for $250,000 and I'm looking for a 3-unit in Logan Square, then alarms are going to start flowing, right? Signs of red flags are like, I don't know if you're going to be able to accomplish that.
But I think it goes back to building that rapport from the beginning, right? Because if I'm just telling them like, hey, it's not, what is it called? It's not attainable. You won't be able to do it, but not showing them and showing that I care for them, then they're not going to listen to me.
Yeah, but how do you combat that deal that goes along to those showings with that client? They're like, no, esta casa vale menos. This house is worth less. So
it's my job, though. It's my job to show them how it's not like it.
Yeah, but how do you do that? Is it the way you look at them?
Like, deal, Move on.
Yeah, you
Move
know
on
what?
way.
Don't look at me like that. You know what? Stop it. Do they tell you that? Stop it, Leyla.
So because I've been able to build that relationship before taking them out to showings, when I take them out to showings, they already trust me. Not all the time. Like, let's say maybe like 80% of the time, they already trust me. And for those who don't, I'll take that extra time to explain to them, like, hey, this is why it's worth this much. I have to justify it, and going that extra step to make sure that I continue to build that trust. Just because I don't want to be working with people that don't trust me. And I know that's something that I have to earn, and I'll do my best to earn it until a certain point.
Right. So when you have the conversation with them, though, and how are you able to set realistic expectations as to how is it that you're able to guide them and inform them, like what the current market trends are? What's the market condition right now? What do you present to them, or how is it? What do you do?
So this is like in the very beginning of our meeting when I consult with them, going back to that same like buyer consultation. I sit down with them and I show them what's on the market. Like, I think that's very important. A lot of people assume that sellers are selling for a higher price. That's like a common misconception. But if you sit down and you take the time from the beginning to show them, like, no, it's actually worth that amount, then you already break down that barrier.
Right. How do you show them?
MLS. Print out, or I don't print them out because I don't like to waste paper.
Very.
You're welcome.
Very environmental friendly here. Okay, good. Now that tattoo on your shoulder with the whale makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? You're environmentally friendly. Thank you very much. Or is it a tree?
Is it a whale or is it a green
No.
leaf?
It's a green leaf with a whale in it.
What kind of green leaf?
I have none of those.
It's a whale with a green leaf tattooed on its shoulder.
It's not.
You have a whale on its shoulder. No, it's not. No. Okay. Anyway.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. You strike me as a very environmentally conscious person. Absolutely. As you drive up with your 5 miles per gallon SUV. But anyway.
Wow.
I know.
Hey, Mark, that's different. That's a tax write-off.
That's a tax
Exactly.
write-off. Yeah, all right. That's sticking it to Uncle Sam. I love it.
So, Leyla, you mentioned a little bit about real estate and how people think how easy it is, right, for us. I mean, how rich we are, right? But what would you say is one of the most challenging things about real estate for you?
I would say canceling the noise has been difficult, but I've been able to train myself over the years, and I feel confident where I'm at now. But it has been a struggle in the past. People would say inventory is low, and I'm like, oh shit, oh my god, nobody's gonna find a
Start
house.
freaking out.
Or interest rates are high, oh my god, nobody's gonna buy a house, and I'm like, oh shit, nobody's, and so I've been able to overcome, but just canceling the noise and just focusing on what you're doing and what's in front of you, that's key.
Yeah. And I think the most successful people that I've noticed are the ones that are able to cancel that noise and are able to be disciplined enough to stick with the plan,
Yeah.
right? And you know what? One of the questions that comes up a lot when I speak to realtors is that, hey, where's that easy button? What's the secret sauce? Give me the recipe for the secret sauce. What is your recipe for the secret sauce?
I would say just being intentional and really writing down what your goals are. I think being determined and focused on your why is helpful. Because just making changes over and over and buying expensive systems and processes and going with whatever the top producing is going with and comparing yourself, and that's just going to throw you through a loophole. It's not going to really change you. It's not going to be sustainable for you. Switching offices over and over until you find what works for you. You can work for the best office or work with the best office.
Which you are right now.
Absolutely. One that gives you all the resources, one that gives you a map with what success is. But if you're not disciplined enough, it doesn't matter. Right? It goes down the drain. And so I would just say, just focusing on you
Define that.
Not on you, like on you, on me.
I'm sweating. It's hot in here. You turn up that air conditioner. You know what? You define your destination. You know what the destination is, and you move towards it, right? And I think that a lot of frustration happens in real estate, in my opinion, is that because the realtor does not define that destination well enough. And they're unable to move towards it because they don't know where they're going, right? It's kind of like jumping in the cab and they're like, hey, let's go over there. But they're like, where's over there? I have no idea, but just drive. Let's keep going.
Yeah, and I would say just taking accountability as yourself, right? Like, I feel that in this business, it's so easy to have excuses. But that's when you have excuses, like you have to make a change. You have to make a difference for yourself, not for anybody else. But that's when you have to realize that there's something you have to do within yourself.
And would you say it's your why then that keeps you focused on that destination for you?
Absolutely.
So when you do get one of these distractions, is that the way you deal with it? By focusing on your why and focusing on your destination?
Yeah, but also just say there's no excuses. Like, there's no excuses in my book. No excuses. Like, I can't, oh shit, I fell asleep late. I'm not going to go to the gym today. Or, just fucking do it.
So you wake up late and you're like, I'm still going to the gym.
But can we
I don't wake up late.
No, I mean, okay, so there's been times where, like, say I go out, right? And then I don't feel like going to the gym, but that's when I push myself even more and I go and I feel so proud of myself. Like, I'm still like shaking at the gym, fucking hungover as hell, but I'll still go. It'll make me feel better that I was able to overcome. The feeling of not going to the gym is far worse than going to the gym and feeling bad or feeling sick or whatever the case may be.
Maybe that's key. Is the pain of not taking action is greater than taking action.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
But I did not like that when you said you're coming up with excuses about going to the gym. You looked directly at me.
I'm sorry.
If you could look at both of us next time, that would be a little bit better. You know,
Gotcha.
Leyla, I think that I don't speak for myself. I speak for Fernando as well. Can I speak for you or no? If he gives me, is that
This next segment, yeah. After that one, no.
After that one, you are absolutely one of our most precious realtors at the office, and thank you very much for that. Most precious realtors, and you know what? I think that you are a huge reward to us. What has been the most rewarding experience for you?
At Loyalty?
Let's just say in general, as a realtor, as a badass real estate agent that you are, what's been the most rewarding experience in real estate?
I would just say being able to be here after 10 years, after everything that I went through, after the struggles, after, thinking, shit, I got to get a real job several times. I'm still here. And I look forward to another 10 years. And I look forward to, the challenges.
Well, I think you're a person that's able to take those challenges in stride. And I think that goes back to everything you've experienced, growing up in Chicago, chasing me and breaking my windows. Oh, that's a whole nother podcast. But, this growing up as a Chicagoan, right? You know what it is. You know what life, the struggles that come with life. I think that's one of the things that I believe was able to have you overcome a lot of challenges that come your way.
Have I? Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking you. Does that sound like an accurate statement?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how do you feel now? How do you feel now when you get these challenges when it comes to a real estate transaction? Are you able to handle that a little bit better, or are you like some of these realtors that run around with their like chickens with their heads cut off because they don't know what the heck to do? They're freaking out.
Yeah. Well, every time I have an issue, I call you.
Okay, good. and I love that you call me too.
No, but I feel like nothing is going to be straightforward. That's how I go into things. It's not going to be crystal clear. It's not going to be a walk in the park. So when I face these challenges, I just try to figure it out. Like, I'll try to solve the problem. right? Get it over with as soon as possible. Deal with whatever the issues are as soon as possible instead of letting it go on and let it sit on me and weigh me down. That's one of the things that I am proud of myself that I do. Like once there's an issue, I try to attack it right away.
Okay, so I did notice the other day that Leyla got into her car. The song that came on was "Smooth Operator," which, and I'm guessing, is that really what it was? I mean, a narco corrido came on afterwards, but initially it was "Smooth Operator."
That's your car chime as soon as you open the door.
That's what it is. As soon as I was "Smooth Operator," but because you strike me as that person that when stuff gets tough, you handle your own, right? And I think that is such a gift that you're able to bring the calmness, the smoothness to the real estate transaction. And the one that benefits from it is your wonderful clients that put the trust in you, right? Yes?
Yeah. And you know what? One of the things that I love about this whole message is that essentially what you're saying is, it's going to come with issues. Let me get ready to solve those things.
Right.
What is the problem for this deal, or what is the problem for that? Right. So you're already expecting something to be solved.
But to that point as well, that's why it's so important to be in empowering environment in an office like Loyalty. Because if you have a question,
little us.
I could call Yadi, I could call you, I can call Alex with any questions.
Don't call me.
Don't call him. You won't answer.
You do answer me, though. You do answer me.
He does answer.
So it's important who you surround yourself with, for sure.
Absolutely. I love it. Good.
Yeah. And to touch on that, what advice would you give somebody that's new?
I would say focus on you. Really just build a strong foundation from the beginning, instead of trying to run and then having to come back 5 years later to rebuild your foundation.
Yeah, and I think that proper mentorship, proper training, it really comes. It's really crucial, and it comes in handy when it comes to how do you conduct business. Because I'll tell you what, when I first started in real estate, which was a little bit ago.
How long? Say it.
I'd rather not say. Can I get another pale ale, please? It's been a
Why
little
are you looking
while.
at me, bro?
It's been
I ain't getting you.
First, he's trying to talk for you, and now he wants you to get him his beer.
Can I get another beer? All right, we'll get another beer right now. But it's been a little while since I've been in real estate. But when I first started in real estate, I think that the whole approach that I was initially taught was to be more transactional. Let's get the transaction, right? And so later on, I realized, and it was really in me, that it needs to be a relationship-based business, right? What would you say is one of the biggest mistakes that you see new realtors making out there right now?
Focusing on other people, focusing on social media, and trying to build upon that instead of focusing on their inner selves. Making sure that they check on themselves before anything else.
Okay. Don't focus on Leyla's G-Wagon.
Don't.
That's a text write-up.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I've been wanting to look at her G-Wagon, but she still has me blocked on social media. I'm hoping eventually you're able to lift that block. Yeah, this year, maybe 2025 is the year.
We'll see. I'll let you know.
Eventually, absolutely.
Leyla, how do you manage a work-life balance?
Balance? There's no balance. There's no balance. And there is setting boundaries and prioritizing for me. But again, it's something I had to learn how to do within the years. At first, to be honest, it was just work. I was just trying to survive. But now I realize that your mental and spiritual health is a lot more important, and your peace, than anything else, which is why I go to the gym first.
You got to work on yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Right? I like that.
That's Leyla's balance right there.
Right.
There is a
Yeah.
balance.
Well, no, that's not balanced though. Well, because if a client calls me and tells me,
You're out of gyms?
Yeah, I'll be
hold
right
on,
there.
exactly.
I want to list my house. All right, forget it. I was about to hit the weights, but let's go.
Yeah, or come to the gym with me, right? And then we'll go over there.
No wonder you always have a spotter when you're at the gym. Like, hey, Leyla, do you need a spotter? Like, I got way too many spotters already. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. That's fine.
Mark, this is getting too real for me.
But can you turn on the AC here?
All right, bro. That one I can do.
Fan him.
Okay, all right. So eventually, then, when I get into the gym, as such as you, and religiously, I have a better understanding how that works with getting clients into the gym to work out with you and be able to help them with their other goals, which is the real estate goals, right? Where do you see real estate heading in the next 5 years? Let me ask you that. And I know that you're one of those that's keen as to what the heck is going on in real estate. So where do you see it going? Where's it going? Because I don't know.
Well, I definitely feel it's going to pick up, right? Because people are now realizing, like, all right, 6-7%, that's the normal. We're not getting spoiled anymore. So it's no longer going to be an excuse, I feel. It's just going to be what it is. And people are going to be okay with buying. They're going to realize that rents are so freaking high, right? And then just make the smart choice to buy.
Okay, good. And so do you have people that come to you and they're like, Leyla, I think I should just rent for one more year because I'm hearing that the market's going to crash, and I'm letting you in on this because I saw a YouTube video and this kid looked pretty convincing. I mean, granted, he's 20 years old and he lives in his mom's basement, but oh my goodness, he sold me on this that the market is crashing.
Well, I love myself a little challenge. That's when I mostly want to meet with them personally, right? And explain to them and show to them that by renting for another year, they're missing out on appreciation.
And I think the other day, not too long ago, when we had one of our weekly power hour classes, one of our classes, you said something that I was like, wow. I know you're sharing this with your clients, but you said something about, if you did not buy, if you rented a year ago, right? And you did not buy last year, then you are paying how much more approximately? Do you remember?
Yeah. So no, you're losing out.
Oh, you're losing out.
So say, I think I gave an example of, oh God, I'm not good at math.
It's like 5% or something.
Whatever. Yeah. Let's say 5%. So you're missing out on 5% of the value of your house. And not only that, it's also the equity, right? And also it's also the wealth and the future that you're building for yourself. But I feel like a lot of people just focus on the equity value. But it's not only that. Owning real estate is more than just equity. Right.
I mean, I guess one of the ways I look at it is they're paying let's say $2,500 a month, right, in rent for this house. And if it appreciates 5%, and we're talking about a $400,000 house, I mean, that's $20,000 in 1 year. Let's say 5%, $20,000. They pay $25,000 in rent and they're left with zero. But over here, they're making their payments and now they're left with equity. I mean, that off the bat is huge, right? But you were talking about other like opportunity, invest things that they were missing out on. Tax write-off could be another one, right? Write-off, you can't write off your rent when you're living in the property.
Right.
You go right off your interest on a mortgage. So that's huge. I mean, but I love that you're able to.
Potential cash flow too, right?
Cash flow, right?
And that's what I tell them. It's like, all right, so if I can pre-approve it right now, take advantage of it. You don't even have to live there. Stay in the freaking apartment that you want, right? Continue to pay your landlord's mortgage if you want. But don't miss out on the opportunity of owning today, right? And gain that cash flow. Plus everything else, equity and appreciation. At least that cash flow can help you with your expensive rent.
Yeah, no. So your client is spotting you as you're freaking bench pressing 300 pounds and you're telling them all this stuff. How are you able to get them to take that in, to digest this information?
I will tell you this. It's most of the time it doesn't take one conversation. It's just that reminder of like, hey, here's a house. These are the numbers. Let's get you pre-approved. Let's see how much your monthly payment will be compared to how much you can rent it out for. Some people already come in with the mindset of like, hey, I just want information. And that's okay. That's why we're here, right? I'm building a business. I'm building a pipeline. It's not just about today. But it's also, at the end of the day, it's our job to continue to nurture and follow up and show reasons why they need to be owners.
Yeah, and I think one of the nice things, if I could share this, one of the nice things that you do for your clients is that you actually send them a market analysis showing where the property value is. What is it, every month or once a year? The CMAs that you sent them, like the...
Well, I have HomeBot.
Okay.
So it sends it monthly, but twice a year, once during tax time, and then at the beginning of the year again. We always do a CMA for them.
Wow.
And we just let them know, like, hey, this is your rate of return. You can do nothing. You can refinance. If you have debt, you can cash out, or you can sell and buy an upgrade.
Yeah, and that takes a lot of great care on your part to actually do a CMA for your clients, because there's realtors that won't even do a CMA when they're listing a property. So you actually do a CMA just to inform them. So I think that speaks volumes as to what your approach is and how it's different from other realtors out there. That's so wonderful. Where did you get that from?
You, Mark.
Thank you. I was hoping she would say that, because I was like, what the? All right. Thank you, Leyla. Thank you.
You're really plugging yourself right now.
All right. Mark Santoyo, what's up? Numero uno. Okay. Anyway.
So, Leyla, if you were not this amazing top producer, what would Leyla be doing other than real estate?
Good question.
So I either wanted to be a social worker or an attorney.
What?
Yes, I know. I went to
Social
school
worker or attorney? Interesting.
for
Why?
immigration.
For immigration. Okay.
It's been my thing. Like, I even just growing up, I remember just filling out paperwork for my family members. To be honest, I didn't know exactly what it was, but I was just reading and trying my best. But I've always been the one, like, hey, I need this document filled out. I need to apply for this job, and they all come to me. So I was like, okay, I think I could do this. I didn't mind. I liked it. I liked the feeling of being able to help my family, and I like to argue. So an attorney would have been a perfect
I don't see
fit.
Leyla being the type to argue.
Try
What
me,
the
Mark.
heck? I swear to God. Have we ever argued?
No. Wait, not yet.
Well, we did argue when there was that last piece of pizza, and I really wanted it. We started arguing, that's my pizza.
I looked at it first.
That was my fat boy self talking. I apologize for that one. It's
okay.
Definitely not one of my greatest moments. So I apologize. Yeah,
It's okay.
At the end, she did get the pizza anyway. But anyway, you know what? And it's I think that with all the experience you've had dealing with different types of clients on the residential, do you do commercial, by the way?
Some, yeah. For some
good.
reason, like, I'm doing commercial in Maywood a lot. Taxes are high, which I find is
Oh my
super
goodness,
difficult.
yes.
However, I've still been able to do it and to sell commercial in Maywood.
And you sold quite a few properties already, so
Yeah.
that is so awesome that you're able to take your commercial. But really, the challenge, in my opinion, that the real challenge is on the residential side, because you have all these emotions that you're
Right,
dealing with on the
yeah.
residential side. How are you able to keep everyone's emotions intact and not let them phase you, right? Because I'm sure you deal with different types of personalities and different types of emotions. How are you able to keep a cool head and be able to move forward?
Well, I don't let temporary emotions kind of determine how I'm going to go about my day. And so if I have a client who's having a bad day, it goes back to kind of just like treating them how I would want to be treated. Maybe they're having a bad day for a reason. I don't know what's going on with their personal lives. And so it's not up to me to judge them or to get overwhelmed by the way that they're behaving. Again, my only job is to educate them and gain their trust.
You know what? And I'm sorry, my phone is blowing up right here, Leyla. I'm getting all kinds of questions. The same question continues to come up over and over. Everybody, for some reason, keeps wanting to know what is the most unusual request you have received in real estate. I don't know what this is all about. It's first time have we ever gotten this many text messages
You're breaking
about the
up.
same question?
You're breaking up.
We're getting some microphone issues here. What is the
Look,
most?
we're getting live callers too. Look at that.
Oh my goodness! Oh, jeez, Louis. I hope they're looking to buy or sell too. Jeez, Louis. Oh my god! I didn't even know it went up that high. That counter over there. So so you're breaking our phone system here, Leyla, and my text messaging is going off the hook here. My phone's about to freaking explode on this Friday
Wow.
afternoon. I need it for the weekend here. So what is the most unusual request you've ever had from a client?
I'll tell you after break.
What the heck? All right, that is quite an unusual one. You're welcome not to answer that for sure. But all right.
I got another question for you.
I guess we're gonna have to disappoint a lot of our viewers
it's
here.
okay.
Absolutely.
Hey, maybe on the second episode.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Part
Stay
two
tuned.
Part two,
podcast, right? The uncensored version.
Leyla, what kind of advice would you give your younger self?
Work on my CRM, like Mark told me. I didn't listen to him.
From day one, I know I saw you, and you were definitely not
didn't
listening
listen
to
to
me.
him.
They
So-
were. I saw you staring right behind me. Right behind me was a nice bottle of Don Julio, and I was like, "Damn, I can't come
You're like,
back.
CRM, what?
Exactly.
I'm gonna download
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
So I don't know if I told you, but I would go to Power Hour during my lunch breaks. I used to work at State Farm and go during my lunch break. And obviously, like I went there with the intention of like learning and growing and like being intentional. However, CRM was something that I was just like, I'll be fine. I don't need that.
you know,
But I feel like I let so much business go because I didn't have the proper process to follow up and nurture and really just keep in contact with these clients. So
I think the key's in the follow up, right?
absolutely.
Right. And that's a very valuable lesson. And I try to make sure that realtors understand that you need to have some type of CRM, something that works, right? I remember talking to this old school realtor that was writing down all his contacts on a notebook. And I'm not going to lie, that's exactly the way that I started. I had a big notebook with all my contacts and when I was supposed to reach out to them. It worked for me at the time.
Is it because there was no CRM back in the day?
There was no CRM. There was not even computers. I had a fax machine and stuff. And I used to
No
fax
way.
myself like little happy faces all the time, just to kind of cheer me up a little bit. But anyway, we did not have the awesome technology that we have now, which, it's very valuable to have a proper CRM set up so you can stay in touch with your clients and
Right.
know what's going on, right?
Right.
Hey, talking about staying in touch with your clients, you have these events, very popular events that you have that you do. What kind of events do you have going on?
So it just depends on the time of year. So we have Mother Day events, we have back to school events, summer events, Thanksgiving. Just every month we try to pick a topic and we'll go based off that.
Yes, and also you're very involved in certain communities, right? Are you not?
Yes.
What is it that you do? What type of organizations do you belong to? What's going on there?
So Melrose Park is my main area. It's my
okay.
farming area.
It's your farm.
I work
area.
everywhere.
I got
FYI.
it. I mean, you know a lot of people there and
Yeah.
stuff. A lot of connections there. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of dealers. A lot of people that you know there for sure.
Car dealerships, yeah.
Car dealerships. I mean, there's got a lot of cars. They got some nice cars out there. in
Sold all
Melrose
those
Park.
car dealerships.
Yeah.
over there.
Yes. Oh my goodness, very nice cars out
Yeah.
there.
So I'm involved in the Chamber of Commerce over there, and I have business partners in the area. I'm involved in the school over there a lot as well, and I try to build off that. It's not just a once a year type of transaction that we do or events. I try to be connected with them, be intentional, volunteer, spend time with them, and just connect with them on a personal level as well.
Yeah, and I know that your main focus there, your main mission is to be able to help them out and accomplish your goal, which is a beautiful thing because you are the type of person, even though you got a million things going on, you're still the type of person that wants to give back to the community, that wants to help out, right?
Absolutely,
Especially a community you care about so much as Melrose Park with so many people that you know there. But at the same time, isn't one of the happy coincidence as well, or happy, results from that too, is that people trust you, they know you, they trust you, and then they call you when it's time to buy or sell a property because they already know what an awesome person you are when you're involved in these organizations, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And I try to build off that, right? So we're actually going to be at the Taste of Marbles Park. So I hope to see you guys there. This is going to be the third year in a row that we've been able to do that. And I see people there all the time that when I go to, for example, the village, hey, I see you everywhere. Like, I recognize you. And that's the goal.
That was me, by the way.
I know.
Hey, that's it. Go ahead.
To build that credibility, right, and to build that trust in a bigger way.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, they do see you, they recognize you, but I don't. If you were just any person, I don't think that they would recognize you as easily as they do. But you are that special person that gives so much to the community that they recognize you. They're like, you're a key person there. And I was banned from that festival. We're not going to talk about why, but I was banned from there, so I'm not going to be able to be part of them. Taste of Melrose Park this year, but I'm sure they're going to have a lot of fun having you there at the event.
I got a costume for you. I got a wig and everything for you, Mark.
I got all kinds of wigs too, but maybe I'll take you up on that offer and use one of your wigs for sure. So you're involved in a lot. You're doing a lot. What type of strategies are you using right now to market your listings?
So for my listings, we try to host as many open houses as we can. We do door knocking and just let the neighbors know that, hey, we're listing this house. We're going to be in the area. If you just want to stop by, really, like, they don't have to be committed or be ready or looking to buy. It's just come by, have a donut, have some coffee, and basically just kind of sweeten them up like that.
I love it. Well, you bring the sweetness to these open houses for sure. And I know, don't you play a little guitar when you're there?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Okay, you're working on it. I love that. And you have your whole team, because you have a team, Leyla. We haven't even talked about that. That is freaking remarkable. I remember Leyla first starting, going part-time. Oh my God, popcorn's flying everywhere. I remember Leyla starting off in real estate, and she's coming in during a lunch hour. Next thing you know, she takes the plunge to go full-time into real estate. Such a proud moment for myself that you did
6 months later.
6 months later. Absolutely. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Fast forward to today, you have an awesome freaking team. Every single person on your team, I think, is a true reflection of you, Leyla, because everybody's such a beautiful person on your team. Some of my favorite people, for sure. 100%.
Thanks.
Right? What does it take to be such an awesome freaking leader as yourself, to be able to lead such a cool, calm, collective, sharp team as yourself?
I would say just taking accountability to myself with the way things are going, and really practice what I preach, right? I feel that being a team lead often leads to telling people what to do instead of showing people what to do. And so that's a valuable lesson that I've learned within myself, but it's helped me, again, grow, right? It's helped me be a better leader, which I don't even like that word. Leader is such a ugly word. I don't know.
You think so?
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we all put in a little something that allows one another to grow. It's not just me.
Mentor? Would that be a better word?
I think that's a better word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
You know what? Give a shout out to your team. Who's on your team? And who's your favorite one?
I'm not gonna do that.
Besides Mark, even though he's on your team,
Just say
I was gonna say
it's me. Just say it's me.
Mark Santoyo, number one, always. So Ephraim is my buyer
Isn't that
specialist
your email?
on the
Hold
team.
on. Isn't that your
What?
My OnlyFans?
no email?
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't believe I just said
What
that.
did I say?
Mark Santoyo, number one.
Yeah, that is. I think that. Oh, that is. Ephraim,
buyer specialist on the team. Then we have our licensed assistant, Lupita.
She's awesome.
She is. And Angelina Ruiz,
All
who
right.
is our buyer specialist
I
as well.
love Angelina.
I love them all. They are.
I love them. Yeah, that's right. We all love them all. We're with you on that
I
one.
bet you do. But they all play a special and important role on the team. And I look forward to bettering myself and educating myself. That way I can guide them better.
Yeah, I always feel their energy when you walk in the door. Absolutely 100%. Other than that, when you're not there, they're very relaxed, just drinking. I mean, sorry, guys.
Oh, shoot, the boss is here.
No, see, I think that's why, like, I like that we don't have that tension.
Okay.
You know, they'll wait for me to crack open the first beer. I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's go.
Leading by example,
Yeah.
right? Leading by example. I love that. Good.
Those pale ales.
There you go. They're so good though, crispy.
Hey, they sure are.
Right?
Yeah, I think I'm a fan of them.
I think I need another one
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, Leyla, we know you probably got 100 missed calls right now. You know, once you put your phone back on out of airplane mode and whatnot. So we truly appreciate your time. We do have one last question for you, and it's why our office?
Why not? I feel that loyalty has everything that you need to succeed. And I feel that as soon as you walk into the office, it's a family-oriented type of office with a little competition, which I love. I feel like that's so necessary. But I don't see it any other way. It's the only office that I've been with. And I look forward, I see myself 10 years from now at that same office. I feel that it's helped me be the realtor that I am today. When I'm down, like I'm still, you know, it's I can lean on the office. When I'm up, I can lean on the office, regardless of whatever stage you're in as a realtor, whether you're seasoned, you're new, you're confused, whatever the case is, the office is for you. It's a place to call home.
I love it. It's home.
Yeah.
To sum it up. I love that. And it wouldn't be as warm of a home without you, Leyla. So thank you so very much. You know what? It's been quite a pleasure. You did not disappoint whatsoever. You are a phenomenal guest, as you are a phenomenal, valuable person at the office at Remax Loyalty. So thank you so much. Thank you very, very, very much, Leyla. Any other final words
No,
here?
thank you so much for joining us.
Leyla,
Thank you, guys.
any plugs, any shout outs, anything you want to say to our fabulous viewers here?
Yes. Shout out to Loyalty. Shout out to the Jimenez team. To Rochita. Thank you guys for having me. And I love you guys.
All right, love it, Leyla. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in on this Friday, beautiful Friday, and gracing us with your presence and some pale ale
course,
as well.
anytime.
That's Leyla. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for tuning in to What's Poppin' Friday. Thank you to our awesome sponsors, Homework with an E, homework.com.
That's right. Yeah, the best home services.
Oh, so there you go. Pay
There you go. Hey,
baby.
it's hitting. Yeah. Shout out to Neighborhood Loans as well, Justin Rodriguez and also Dwight.
Dwight, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cross Country Mortgage, the DB Group, Wendy Aquino with the Loan Depot. Thank you guys so much.
And DMI Financial, George Garcia.
Thank you guys so much for the sponsorship, for the support. Thank you again, Leyla. And we'll see you next Friday on What's Poppin' Friday.